Okay, moving right along here again. It is February 22nd, 2018. This is Vent with Nick R. Murphy. Uh, so let's see. I'm gonna do a intro here. My main man, Ethan Woods, left a comment on the last podcast that said I should do the theme to Alex Mack for the intro, so let's put that on and see how it goes here. Secret World of Alex Mack.
Would you want to grow up here? I have to. I'm Alex Mack. I was just another average kid until my first day of junior high.
She's just an average kid. Oh.
1 minute I'm walking
Toxic
home.
waste.
Next there's a crash and I'm drenched
Gonna turn you
in
into a
severe
toxic
chemical.
adventure. Oh.
And since then, nothing's been the same.
Nothing's been the same. Yeah, things are definitely different now. Now that she ran into that toxic waste. Oh boy. She's like the T-1000 or a Capri Sun commercial.
My best friend Ray thinks it's cool. And my sister Annie thinks I'm a science project. I can't let anyone else find out.
Yeah.
Not even my parents.
Yeah, her parents can't find out either.
I know the chemical plant wants to find me and turn me into some experiment.
Oh.
But you know something?
Do they really want to do that though? That would be mean, right? They're gonna turn her into the government wants to take Alex Mack and turn her into to experiment on her and cut her into little pieces or something. But she can turn into liquid, right? I don't know. I never watched the show. It came on Nickelodeon when I was pretty much checked out on it. When they canceled Ren and Stimpy, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm kind of done with Nickelodeon because that was the only show I really watched on there. That and Rocko's Modern Life. Those are my two favorites, and they were gone before the end of the 90s. But I know during that time Alex Mack was on, but I never really watched. I didn't watch a lot of the live action shows, except Pete and Pete. I used to watch Pete and Pete often. But yeah, that was the Secret World of Alex Mack. Yeah, that was the intro to that show. What's interesting is I saw the actors who played Alex Mack on Third Rock from the Sun when I watched it a couple months back, and I didn't recognize her as her. My wife recognized her as Alex Mack because she used to watch the show, but I just yeah, because she was on later seasons of Third Rock from the Sun as JGL's girlfriend, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's girlfriend. She was and so she was a recurring player on that show for like 2 seasons, maybe 3. I don't know. I don't think she was really in the last season because her and Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character broke up by the end of the 5th. I think she was like maybe in 1 episode in the 6th season. I don't know. I haven't rewatched the show again, but yeah, but she was on it. Alex Mack was on it. So, man, I gotta wake up here. I'm like a vegetable right now. Can't function. So I'm doing this episode so I can get the juices flowing, so I can get the energy going. Yeah. Is it working out? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We're only a 10th of the way through the show now. I don't know. But what are we going to talk about today? Well, I don't know, actually. There's a lot of things I could talk about, but it really depends on what I feel like talking about. Like what's fresh, what's current in my head. Let's see. I don't know. Like I was before I started recording, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should have like little like download a soundboard so like whenever I say like some sort of zinger, I can like put a rim shot with a sound like a popular sound or something just as a joke. You know how radio DJs do. They have the sound effects when people say certain things. But I don't know how to cue those things up, so it's a process. But I did download this app that I had years ago, like about 6 years ago, and I used to mess around with it all the time. It was called I can never remember Instant Buttons. Instant Buttons. Yeah, and you just press the button and it's like a sound thing, and I'm like, okay. It's like, what kind of sounds could I use to to provide a punchline to a joke or something? That would be good. So, that's I could do that. Yeah. So I thought maybe I should just explore this for a while, see how on the show, and see how long I could stretch that. But I'm just gonna browse through these sounds here. It's like, and they have like weird labels, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting into when I press on one. Like this one says John Cena, and I'm like, what the hell does that go? How the hell does that go?
And his name is John Cena.
Whoa. Okay, I don't care. I guess that's his intro for the wrestling. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I can assume. I'm really good at assuming that kind of stuff. It's like self-explanatory. Yeah, that's the music that John Cena plays when he comes out. Who's that?
His name is John
Oh,
Cena.
I can't see him. I can't see him. Where is he? Where's John Cena? I can't. He's like, what is he? Where is he? Is he there? What's his name again?
And his name is John Cena.
John Cena. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I get it. All right. So now, Mr. Kelly, what do you believe you can do?
I believe I can fly.
That was a lousy setup.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Okay.
I think about it every night and day.
All right. That's enough of that. I have no idea what this one is. It says badums. Well, let's see what sound this makes. Oh, bump. That's it's spelled badums. See, that's what I'm talking about. I need a rim shot at the end of like every joke I think I make. Yeah. See, get it? You get it, right? All right. Oh, this is good whenever I feel like using a swear word. What the? You have to load. These things take so long to load. Oh, and now the fucking app crashed. Great. I'm having fun here, and you're fucking it up. That would have been good for the censored bleep that I found. Let's see. Let me go back here. Let's try this again. What the? There we go. This thing is so stupid. See, there's such a delay. Even if it's like a fraction of a second, we can't deal with that kind of fucking delay. See, you're late. You're late with that. You gotta hit the button before I say fucking. Oh, before I say fucking. There we got it closer. All right. Now this one is labeled drama. I'm trying to try to assume what this is. Is it the one that goes dun dun dun? Let me guess. I'm gonna press this drama button. Yes! I called it. Got it. Yeah. Applause for me. Yeah. Great. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Some of these are obvious, like can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Of course, the popular public service announcement. This one right here.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, there we go. Benny Hill. Like anyone in the know knows what Benny Hill is. Yeah, there we go. Oh boy, it's so fun. It's so fun, guys. It's like this is taking me back. I used to mess around with this thing all the time, but it's so advanced now. It used to have just a selection of sounds to go on, but you could search for basically any sound that you could think of and add it to your favorites. It's really cool. And I added a couple of these to my favorites. Let me go to my favorites here and see what I got. This is always a good one to use. Such a long bong. It's like It's like, I was like, honey, where's the bread? We're all out. Oh no. It's like, it's like, honey, like, where's your toy, little girl? I lost it. Oh no. And of course, this one is a good greeting for anyone you see, regardless of what their name is.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. And then after, they tell you a good story, you could be all like,
What a story, Mark.
what a story, Mark. But this next one here, this is my, you probably heard it in earlier episodes, because I put it as kind of a notification tone. And it's popped up a couple times in earlier episodes. But this is like my new favorite soundbite, and it hasn't been dethroned since it came about a year back when the Mummy trailer came out with the bad production sound where you just hear Tom Cruise screaming. Oh god, I got like he's oh boy. Ah! Ah! I love it. I can't get enough of that. Like, what was that, Tom? One more time. Great. And they got like categories here too. They got like I could go in the movies and series. There's an internet soundboard. It's like shit. There's just so many. Like what it says, run 3 exclamation points and a thumbs up. How's this go?
Run.
Oh, I know this one. My tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. You touch my tra-la-la. Once again, for posterity. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Man, I remember when I first heard that, I had to find the actual song that was from, and that was good times. Good times. Like, Ich bin nicht fett. What?
Spanish fat.
What the fuck is? I don't know what that is. Okay. Turn it off. Let that go. Like, some of these just go on forever. Batman on drugs. How's that go? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I forgot about that. Oh, man, that's a classic. It's like this edit of the old Batman series where Batman's doing the bat dance, and it's just doing weird shit on the sides, and this is the music on it. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, so a lot of these are just alternative humor. This is if you don't get alternative humor, you have my pity and my indifference. But I love it. It's crazy. It's like, what's this? How's this go? This is dab. Yeah. Okay. That I don't know what that is. Yeah, all I can say to that is. That's not. No, no. It says fuck this shit. I'm out. Where the hell is fuck this?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then.
Oh, what they're saying.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. Miss me with that gay shit. Bruh. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, man, I could just do this for an hour. just having fun. Oh! Oh yeah. You remember that, guys? Oh. Okay, that's enough of that shit. I think I'm doing everyone a favor by sparing the Nyan Cat bullshit. But, you know, I can't find any that I like more than so far there's 4 I put to favorites. I got the Inception Bong. I got the best line ever spoken in a movie ever.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I got the second best line in a movie ever.
What a story, Mark.
And I have this. Yeah. It's classic. It's classic stuff, guys. Let's see. I got an email here. Oh, we got breaking news from our Lord and Savior, New York Times. What is the NYT got to say now? It's something about Trump. I bet it's something, great. I bet he's up to something awesome. It's like, President Trump repeated his call to arm specially trained teachers, raising the idea of bonuses for those qualified to handle a gun. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this comes back to what I was talking about yesterday. Full circle, guys. Full circle. More stuff about guns. It's like, you get gun news here, guys. Get your gun news here. So, yeah, now we're going to, our math teachers are going to be strapped. Kid get the problem wrong, they can get a bullet in the head. It's like 2 + 2 bullets is 4. Oh, man. So, like, I just saw a headline about a few minutes ago about how teachers in Virginia are walking out of school because of, issues with pay. Okay, that is understandable. But now, the new incentive is imposed by good General Trump over here. The new idea is, okay, so you want to... I can't do my Trump impersonation. I gotta clear my throat for this. How does Trump sound? I mean, like, you hear his voice all the time, and I'm just like, yes, he sounds like this. And teachers who are qualified to carry a gun, they get the bonuses, they get paid more, so you get a concealed carry permit, and we'll talk about your pay raise. Like, don't give the fucking teachers guns! And if they have guns, don't let them bring them into fucking classroom. Shit. All it's gonna take is for one shitty kid to say one shitty thing, and the teacher's gonna blow his brains out. Doesn't mean the straw that broke the camel's back. Oh, man. Good Lord. Yeah, you don't want to arm the teachers, and you especially don't want to arm the custodians. Like, if you want guns in school to protect the place, just get armed security. Simple as that. You don't have to arm the fucking teachers. Yeah, like, make it like inner city schools, put a metal detector in the entrance. Those are going to be in front of every school now. And of course, have armed guards at the metal detectors, just like at a fucking courthouse. I mean, they're gonna turn schools into courthouses now, I guess. That's what they're gonna treat them like. Sorry, kids. Sorry, my daughter, who's a future high school student. Sorry for all of it. I had nothing to do with it, but I'm sorry. All it takes is one shitty 19-year-old with an AR-15. He wasn't even a student at the school. He was just some loser former student. And then I read, I don't know if this is fake news or not, but if it's real, I'm gonna shit a brick. This little twerp, this 19-year-old piece of shit who shot up the Parkland school, he's due for an 6-figure, $800,000 inheritance from his dead parents. Which means he can't use a public defender anymore, and he can get the best fucking lawyer he can get with that kind of money, maybe. I don't know. Legal fees are rough. That's like chump change compared to getting like a good ass lawyer. You need a couple $1 million if you want to get the next coming of Johnny Cochran. It's like you want to get Tyler Perry and Gone Girl, like that character like that. Yeah, you get a guy like that, it's gonna cost you 7 figures, not 6. But shit, you know, if he would have just chilled and not developed extremist views, he could be sitting pretty. He could have been. He could have had like a lot of money now. Could have had it. But you know, like what the fuck is wrong with people? That's my question. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like if I stood to gain an $800,000 inheritance, the last thing I would do would be to shoot up a high school that I don't even go to anymore. But, you know, I'm sure it's understandable because he moved around a lot as a child. His family moved around a lot. And, like, this kid's story is, like, unbelievable. This kid is, like, out of control. This kid's out of control. And I can't believe that he did what he did and didn't kill himself, like, as they normally do. Which, like, always, like, confused me. But I do understand why when a mass shooter shoots up a bunch of people, sometimes they just, most of the time, not every time, most of the time they end up, like, killing themselves. It's just because the effect of, like, actually killing a person and actually seeing him die has a weird effect on the perpetrator, and it kind of breaks the mind in a bit. It creates, like, some sort of intangible, existential crisis that you, like, this moral conundrum that, you know, you can't really get out of any other way except by killing yourself. I get that, but, like, if you were fucked up enough to perform that act in the first place, like, how does it have that kind of effect on you? How does the remorse hit you that strongly that you have to, you know, kill yourself to take the pain away? Yeah, obviously this Parkland guy did not do it. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just can't, like doesn't make sense, like, from, like, a rational standpoint. But there's nothing rational about killing a bunch of people, so, you know, we can't philosophize about that situation, and, you know, you're giving the shooter too much credit if you do. So forget I said anything the last few minutes. These are my observations. This is just what I've noticed. You know, it's just it's not good. It's not good stuff at all. It's not cool. It's not nice. It's not sexy. It's not sexy at all. I was about to quote Boogie Nights. It's not sexy. It's not sexy like it should be, Jack. What? No. Say a mother for me. What? No. That's something I need to look for in my in sound in instant buttons. Yeah, I gotta look for it. It has to be here. Where is it? Like, come on, don't disappoint me. Not when we're on the air here. Come on. Come on, where is it? No, where is it? It's like, what now? What? No. What the fuck? Come on, where is it? Why is it not here? Let's see. Dead air. You're giving me dead air here, guys. This is... Shit. Let's see, I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, man, you disappoint me, instant buttons. Son of a bitch. I don't even know if I made it clear what exactly I'm looking for. But I'm looking for the scene, like, for the sound from the scene from The Happening, where Mark Wahlberg goes, "What? No!" But, you know, it's like live TV. What? No! There we go. As I found it on YouTube.
What? No!
What was that again, Mark?
What? No!
What? No!
What? No!
Yeah. So back to that. Back to the fun stuff, not this dark school shooting, teachers with guns nonsense. I mean, it's just, what, do they just want every fucking classroom in America to be the set of a John Woo movie, or what? I mean, it just turns into the tea house sequence at the beginning of Hard Boiled, or the warehouse sequence in the middle of Hard Boiled, or the hospital sequence at the end of Hard Boiled. You want classrooms to turn into that. Yes. That's what Trump wants. That's what everyone wants. We want protection. We want to protect our kids with guns, and I'm like, okay, cool. And you can't really, like, you could poke as many holes in the gun argument as you want. You're not going to convince a gun nut jack shit. So, because they need to keep their AR-15s, to protect against a tyrannical government. Yeah, like I saw a meme where it's like, we need the AR-15 to protect us against tyrannical government. And then underneath that was like Black Hawk helicopters, and like underneath that was a caption. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, that'll work against us. Yeah, so, yeah. But, you don't see anybody from America trying to colonize another country and trying to call it a different country, right? No, you don't see that. Not anymore. No, things are too good now. I don't think people understand how great things are now. With you could watch whatever you want on TV and shit. You could go on the internet and find anything you want. You can find any piece of information you want, whether it's true, false, or or miscellaneous. Yeah, miscellaneous. There you go. Yeah, miscellaneous. Yeah, just like miscellaneous information. Just general information. You can find it all. You're in the information age, so there's no point in leaving America to colonize somewhere else. We can make America better, but like, we don't need to make America great again, because it already is. It's just people aren't recognizing the greatness, and they're really highlighting what's not so great about it. And there's lots of not so great things about America, but there's a lot of not so great things about anywhere. So you just gotta, it's checks and balances. You gotta, it's about the balance. You gotta keep everything on an even keel. And I think what all this is, it's not either one way or another. I think that's what the Russian trolls are trying to do. They're trying to make everything seem like it's one way or the other, when it's, in all actuality, all those ways in little ways, And it's always been that way. It's just some things are given more press at certain times. And it's the popular culture narrative that, keeps going in peaks and valleys. One thing's popular this week that won't be popular next week, and something that wasn't popular this week is popular next week, but it was popular before that at certain times. It's like these things, the amount of attention we can pay to all these things is minimal. So you just gotta tackle them on a week-by-week basis, and I think that's what a lot of the news is trying to do. Even though things are pretty much the same, they just highlight different things that are, that are issues. But of course, something like the Parkland shooting comes up, and it's like this urgent, instant, something needs to be done now type thing. But I don't know. But it's a ride, and I think what I'm going to, what my new goal is, because yesterday I talked about having a media blackout where I just stayed away from the news and shit like that. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to start doing, I think, was probably the best idea, is I'm just going to read the news while I'm doing this. That's the best thing to do, because really I've been staying away from most of the news all day, but, it wasn't until I started recording this I started glancing at the headlines and everything like that. So maybe in order to curb my my perusal of news outside of this show, I'll just peruse it inside this show and just come up with my feelings and opinions there. Because if I read something before I start recording, like what I think about it won't really filter out. It'll just be suppressed and stored away, and just I don't know what I would do with that information. Just information, well, in one ear and out the other, I suppose. I don't know. No, but it's all good. It's all good. We're making our way in the world little by little. Ain't nothing to it. But, you know, I'm pretty much at the end of my tether here. But before I go, let me see if there's any other cool sounds I can find in I always forget instant buttons. Yeah, it's like, let's see. Let me go here. Let's go to categories, movies and series. Yeah, so like we all know this one. What? That's Rocky, guys, in case you didn't know. Or this one. Yeah. Or, you know, for the Star Wars fan and all of us, there's always this. Oh, whoa! And there's R2-D2. Let's see. There's a lot of Star Wars here. Okay. I love the Chewbacca. I'm saving that to favorites because it's great. It's like if you just don't have a response to anything, but you have strong emotions, all you have to do is this. Yeah, I have a strong feeling about this that I cannot put into words at all.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Well, I guess that's it, guys. But, you know, I'll try to do another episode tomorrow. Didn't really go anywhere with it today, but, yeah, I got more to talk about, but, we'll save it for tomorrow. I'm not really getting into it now. I'm not on any track to get into it, so, that's pretty much it, guys. This is Vent. See you later, I guess. Okay, well, that was short. Okay. Alright, I'm really going to stop it this time. Alright, guys. Thank you for listening to Vent. If you made it to the end, I will be back soon. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see about that. Alright, take it easy. No outro. I don't have the energy to look through it. Alright, so let me just, let me do some exit music with my mouth, I guess. Ugh, my mouth. Ugh. Alright, but no, I'm gonna hum. Maybe I'm gonna do a little ditty, a little melody on the way out. This is the end of the show. I'm sorry to see you all go. Hey, we gotta go. It's the end of the show. Hey, I think I gotta end thing here. We gotta go. It's the end of the show. If you didn't know, oh man, don't ask me to do a freestyle rap battle ever, never. But I'm just gonna put some real outro music here. I put this at the end of another one, but I like this one. So this is a theme to Benson to end the show. Bye bye.